Hello dear students, you are welcome on this Geo Entire YouTube channel that is all about the earth. So you have seen last video. If you have not seen that video, just go on above link. You will get a previous video which is based on the MCQs, and those MCQs are based on the sedimentary petrology. In this video again we are going to discuss 20 MCQs which are based on the sedimentary petrology. Basically, we know that sedimentary petrology is nothing but the study of sedimentary rocks and how these sedimentary rocks are formed. So basically, weathering and erosion, whatever the rocks present on their surface, they will undergo weathering and erosion. After that weathered material transported through different agencies like wind, water, glacier, and through these agencies they get collected in a particular location in a low lying area. If river is there and that river carries lot of sediments, and finally they get deposited at a suitable location. Finally lithification is taken place, diagenesis and compaction of sediments are taken place, and finally rocks are formed. Those rocks are called as sedimentary rock. So on the basis of this petrology, we are going to discuss a different MCQs. So dear students, I am requesting to you, so I want the answers from your side. So take pen, and how many marks you have got, just post me below this video. So in this video again we are discussing 20 MCQs, so based on the sedimentary petrology. So we take the question. So the 21st question is the exfoliation is the process of dash in the sedimentary rocks. There are 4 options. So first option is physical weathering, second option is the transportation, third option is the deposition, and last option that is the chemical weathering. So the correct answer is the physical weathering. So exfoliation, it is nothing but the one type of physical weathering. Then next question, that is the shelly limestone is the dash type of sedimentary deposits. So there are again 4 options: rhodaceous, arenaceous and argillaceous, and last option that is the organic. When we see the shelly limestone is nothing but the composition of calcium carbonate, but shelly, it means that there is some organic deposit is there, and the correct answer is the 4th option, that is the organic. Then next question, that is in dash bedding structure, the stratification takes place according to the grain size. We know that there are different type of bedding structure. So basically graded bedding is there, cross bedding is there, concordant bedding is there, ripple grading is there. So these are the 4 options, but the correct option is the graded bedding, that is option number 1. So graded bedding, in which what happens, the coarse grain, large grains are at the bottom and smaller grains on the top. So this is called as graded bedding, and the stratification takes place according to the grain size. That type of bedding is called as graded bedding. Then next question, flagstone is the variety of dash sedimentary rock. So we know that there are again 4 options: laterite, that is the first option, second option shale, third option that is the limestone, and 4th one is the sandstone. So the correct option is option number 4, that is the sandstone. Then the next question, that is the rudite is the term used for dash grain. So there are again 4 options: fine grain, sand, coarse grain, medium grain. So the correct option is option number 3, that is the coarse grain. Rudite is the term used for the coarse grain. Then next question, which of the following sedimentary environments would you expect the sand deposits to be poorly sorted? So there are again 4 options: alluvial, glacial, beach and desert. When we look these 4 options, the correct option is option number 2, that is the glacial. In glacial, what happens, the sand deposits are not properly sorted. So the correct answer is the glacial. The next question, which of the following list is written in order of decreasing particle size? When we look these 4 options, so first option is sandstone, siltstone and conglomerate. Then second option, sandstone, conglomerate and siltstone. Third option, that is the siltstone, sandstone and conglomerate, and fourth one is the conglomerate, sandstone and siltstone. So these four options consist of same rocks, but the grain size, we need grain size in decreasing manner. So the correct answer is the fourth one, conglomerate, sandstone and siltstone. This is the fourth option is the correct answer, that is the conglomerate, sandstone and siltstone. So the next question, difference between breccia and conglomerate. When we see the breccia and conglomerate, these are the two rocks, those are the sediment rock, but when we look the breccia having angular grains, whereas conglomerate having a very smooth grains, and the grains are coarse, and these grains are lithified by the some sedimentary material, so cementing material. So there are four options, that is the first one is the breccias are coarse grain and conglomerate are fine grain. This is the first option. Second option, breccias have angular fragments and conglomerates have rounded fragments. Third option, that is the conglomerates are coarse grain and breccias are fine grain. Fourth option, that is the breccias have rounded fragments and conglomerates have angular fragments. The correct option is the second option, that is the breccia having angular fragments and conglomerates having a rounded fragments. Then the next question is the coal is formed from. So there are four options: limestone, natural gas, preserved plant material, oil. And the correct option is it is third option, preserved plant material. When the earlier times the plants and animals, they are buried into the earth surface, and after that they are converted into the coal. This is the one of the theory, and because of that the correct answer is option number 3. The next question, the term aeolian refers to the transport and deposition by. So there are again four options: the wind, second option stream, third option ocean waves, fourth option that is the pocket gophers. So the correct option is option number 1, that is the wind. Then the next question, which sedimentary rock is present in majority on the earth? You see there are different rocks on the earth surface, but the question in this question, which of the following rocks present a majority on the earth surface? There are again four options: shale, sandstone, breccia and conglomerate. So the correct answer is the shale. Then the next question, which among the following is not a use of shale? So there are again four options. First option is used in manufacture of bricks and tiles. Second option, used as source of alumina. Third option, used as precious gemstone, used as paraffin. So the correct option is option number 3, that is the used as precious gemstone, because we know that gemstone having hardness more than 7. We know that on the Mohs hardness scale, and this rock, particularly shale, is very fine grained rock and having very low hardness. Because of that it is not used for the gemstone purpose. So this is the option number 3 is the correct option. Then the next question, Red Fort in India is built using which sediment rock? We see Red Fort, Lal Killa, we can say that it is built by which sedimentary rock? There are again four options: red sandstone, shale, white sandstone and breccia. The correct option is option number 1, that is the red sandstone. You see the entire Red Fort is made up of sandstone rock, which is red in color. So therefore the option 1 is the correct answer. The next question, the term quartzite you associated with which type of sandstone? We know that quartzite is made up of quartz. Quartz is the SiO2 rich mineral. So there are four options, that is calcareous sandstone, second one is the siliceous sandstone, third one is the argillaceous sandstone, fourth one is the ferruginous sandstone. So the correct answer is the siliceous sandstone, because it is composed of silica, and silica having composition, that is the SiO2. So the siliceous sandstone, the term quartzite is associated with the siliceous sandstone. The next question, the tendency of rock split into flat shell-like fragments parallel to the bedding is called, there are again four options: cleavage, fracture, specific gravity and fissility. So cleavage, fracture and specific gravity, these properties are related to the minerals particularly, but this is the shell, it is nothing but the one of the rock, sediment rock. In facility what happens? The rock is split into flat shell-like fragments and parallel to the bedding. So such type of structure, such type of property, such type of tendency is called as facility. So the option number 4 is the correct answer. The next question, compaction and cementation are two common processes associated with. There are again 4 options. First option, that is the erosion, second option, that is the transportation, third option is the lithification and sedimentation. We know that the compaction and cementation, in compaction what happens, whatever the sediments are come together and they get deposited, after that they get compacted and they are cementing by different material. So the correct answer is the option number 3, that is the lithification. Then the next question, a sediment rock composed of angular particles of gravel is called. So there are 4 options, breccia, conglomerate sandstone and gravel stone. So the correct option is the breccia having angular grains, and the correct option is option number 1. Next question, that is the cross bedding observed in sand dunes can be used. You see, whenever you go into the desert, so there are different sand dunes. When we look older sand dunes, there you see cross bedding structure. So what it indicates? What is the use of that cross bedding? So the first option is to determine the speed of the wind. This is the first option. Second option, to determine the direction of the wind was blowing at that time during the deposition. Then third option, to determine the height of the sand dune. And fourth one is the all of this. So there are 4 options, but the correct option is to determine the direction of the wind was the blowing. During the deposition of these sand dunes, the direction of wind, in which direction wind was there. So the option number 2 is the correct answer. So next question, the chemical element found in the dolomite that is not found in the limestone. So there are 4 options, calcium, carbon, magnesium and oxygen. We know that dolomite and limestone are the calcium rich, but the main difference in between dolomite and limestone, that is the magnesium difference, because dolomite is composed of some amount of magnesium and that magnesium is absent in the limestone. So the correct option is option number 3, that is the magnesium. Then the next and last question in this video, that is the sediment rocks provide clues about. So there are again 4 options. So the first option, earth surface condition at the time of sediments was deposited. Then second option, temperate climates. Then third one, that is the tropical climates, and fourth one is the polar climates. You see there are these are the 4 options. But correct option is option number 1. The earth surface condition at the time of sediment was deposited. There are so many researchers doing research on the sediment rocks. What was the climate at the time of deposition? How was the climate on the earth surface? On the basis of the study of sediment rock, we can determine. So dear students, we seen that there are 20 MCQs. So you answer it. So how many marks you have got out of these 20 questions? So please post me your marks. I am waiting for your response. So if you like my video, share and subscribe my YouTube channel, that is GeoEntire, all about the earth. Thank you.